It is NBA action on EA Sports. The opening tip to the Bulls, and we're underway at United Center. Russell to Vucevic. Can't connect from in close.
And you have to remember that your hand is part of the ball. There wasn't enough contact on that play for the refs to blow the whistle.
Gilgeous-Alexander, keep an eye on this guy. Slams it down.
Oh, that's a great way to make an opening statement. It's about the team that's able to punch the other team in the mouth first. That's exactly what you want to do if you're the road team.
Jay, sometimes it's not just the Heat that does opponents in Miami.
I've been a victim to this multiple times when we have played the Heat, and I think other franchises from cold cities have been the same. There's a reason why the Miami Heat have such an advantage down here on South Beach. You catch them on an off night, it's rare that opposing teams are ready to play.
Knocks it down from mid-range. To Jaylen Brown. Vucevic to Russell. Fires the three. His first effort off the mark. Lays it up and in.
Bodies bouncing all around on that layup with the offense winning that battle. But if the defense keeps up that kind of pressure, good things are bound to happen.
Nikola Vucevic. Missed his first. That one goes.
And if you're on defense on that last possession, no need to look over to the coach's bench, hold up your arms, wonder what did you do. Everybody got back, everybody communicated, everybody pointed. It was just better offense than there was defense.
Nice pace, sets it up, and slams it down. Feed the big fella. Point to the passer.
So good when you get everybody involved, in particular your bigs. You get them going, they'll run the court faster, and guess what? They'll set harder screens because they're actually in the game.
Gilgeous-Alexander lobs it up. Nikola Vucevic snatching it out of the air.
Just erasing mistakes left and right.
To Vucevic. Nikola Vucevic. 2 for 3 now here in the first.
He's been doing this for years. The physicality in which he plays. No one wants to see that. You're going to leave the game with black and blue marks all over your body.
Oh, big finish at the rim.
And easy, too. Get back on defense.
Russell to Wiggins. To Russell. Lets it fly from long range. D'Angelo Russell bothered just enough on that one. Gilgeous-Alexander. Shot from the lane won't go. To Butler. Doesn't have the touch. No good. To Vucevic. Here's a chance from long range. And Nikola Vucevic in rhythm. Hits the catch-and-shoot three.
I hope everyone here knows the golden rule. Guys, remember, sharing is caring.
Nikola Vucevic with a piece.
Sent a message on that one, Ed.
Wiggins to Russell. Fires the three. Too good to leave that wide open. D'Angelo Russell hits.
And this squad just continues to light it up from long range. One of the things I learned about teams like this, teams that fall in love with a three-point shot, as quickly as they built the lead, is as quickly as they can lose it if they're over-reliant on the three-point shot.
A lot of contact. Shots no good and no foul. To Russell. Beyond the arc for three. Off the mark. No good. Wiggins.
And I'm going to gloat about my old team here for a second. Did you know the Bulls are the only NBA franchise to win multiple championships and never lose an NBA Finals series in their history?
6-0 right now. It helped to have a guy named MJ. But Jay, think about this. If he's not gone those 2 seasons, maybe it's 8 straight finals wins. Finishing inside the paint on that one.
Well, when you play for each other and not just for yourself, that's when great things happen. You essentially lose yourself in what the team is trying to accomplish. It's called unselfish basketball. And there's nothing more beautiful than rewarding your teammate with a nice pass and letting them finish for 2 or 3 points.
Got it. Now the Bulls will take the timeout as they'll discuss matters in what's now a 3-point game. Coach has seen enough. He wants some changes. New personnel onto the floor. Bulls have it to Rose. Vucevic to Rose. The drive right to the basket. Off the mark. Not a high percentage shot. Rises for the slam. Gotta love the rim rockers.
Gotta be careful, though. Don't hang on the rim too long. You might get a tee.
Rose. Pass stolen by Miami. To Gilgeous-Alexander. Flushes it home.
And that is the sign of an unselfish team. When everybody in transition thinks they have a chance to get the ball because you have a willing passer, somebody willing to make other players on his team look great, that's only going to force your players to play that much harder on offense and give you more energy on the defensive end.
Waller into the front court. Leads one. And a putback slam.
Woo, that's nasty right there.
To Wiggins. Rose. That's not. Not his range. It's no good. Gilgeous-Alexander. Lets it fly from beyond the arc. Taken by Vucevic. Wiggins. Jamal Murray. Add 2 points to the board.
The reality is no one can guard a player at his level one-on-one. The help defense needs to be shown, and he needs to see a series of obstacles instead of just one individual.
And look out. Big finish at the rim. Jay, they've had no answer for this guy.
He's been on fire this first quarter. That's the way you take it right to your opponent. You attack right out of the gate.
Rose. That out of his range and no good. Yes, and the foul. And a chance at 3 coming up.
And I know there's so much excitement about the play, but everybody looks at the player. More people need to pay attention to the guy at the end of the bench, the strength and conditioning coach, because this kid's been putting in the time and effort every day in the weight room.
Free throw good as he completes the 3-point play. The lead is up to 6. To Jaylen Brown. Russell. Just enough of a head fake to help on that one.
Okay, that time it was effective, but a really good defender will put that in their memory bank.
Miami with the basketball. Gilgeous-Alexander. It goes down.
Did you see that change of direction mid-flight? And also the English he utilized to spin the ball off the rim? That was a thing of beauty.
Wiggins to Russell. from long range. D'Angelo Russell, hand in his face, no issues there.
Well, the defense has been good, but the shot-making ability has been better. And sometimes for NBA players at this level, the more you're in their face, the more it helps them center their focus on the target, which is making the shot. I know it sounds weird, but trust me, it's a real thing.
To Russell. Oh, errant pass as it's taken away. Nice pass to get things going.
They're going to have to find answers defensively and quickly because he's carving them up in the first quarter.
Russell into the front court. 5-point game. To Vucevic. Deep two there, won't go.
And that's how you close out on a shooter with a sense of urgency. The shooter was more worried about his landing space than he was the shot.
Jay, another one goes down. They're right where they want to be.
Exactly. Next play, you got to turn around defensively and get in the stance and actually keep that same kind of tempo.
Stuffs it down with authority. They have set the tone in this one.
I love when I see offenses come out in beast mode. You attack that paint, you get to the rim, inevitably the floor will open up for you to knock down some threes.
Time for some new personnel into the game.
During today's game, so take advantage of this great opportunity. Subbing in,
Gilgeous Alexander.
number 22, Jimmy Butler.
All by himself. Creates his own shot there.
No doubt about where that one was headed.
To Vucevic. From the painted area, won't go down. Gilgeous Alexander to Brogdon. Cleans it up. On the follow. Way to stay with it.
Contact on a drive can be a beautiful thing. Making those tough shots can really help you build a mental advantage over your defender.
Tough shot there for Jaylen Brown. No good.
And look, sometimes you don't have it going every single night. Maybe utilize yourself as a decoy and get some teammates involved with your passing.
4-3. That's off the side of the rim. No good. To Jaylen Brown. Rebound taken by Miami. Jaylen Brown pins it.
You know why? I don't see anybody on the defensive end standing up out of position. I see everybody squatted down, really active with their hands. That's the mentality that will lead you to where you want to go.
Number 51,
Jumper's good.
Clearly not afraid of the spotlight here because that was not an easy look.
Russell to Wiggins. Has a look. Missed it. Not much more you could ask for from the defense there.
And that's how you make a difference. Every shot the offense takes, make sure that it has a 10 as far as degree of difficulty.
Short jumper won't fall. To Wiggins. And watch him do the rest. Slam dunk. Jay, perhaps that's a start.
Those kind of plays get me fired up. That's a momentum play. They look lifeless here in the first quarter, but a dunk like that can get your team going in the right direction.
To Gilgeous Alexander. Trying to cash in. He shoots. Oh, off the mark. Nice touch around the basket with the tip.
That's what I'm talking about, Ed. It's that simple. Put the ball in the bucket.
To Wiggins. For three. His first quarter struggles from deep continue. It's no good. To Wiggins. Off the mark. With defense like that, little margin for error. D'Angelo Russell can't go down. Smothering defense.
And there's always so much talk about defense. How about offensively? If you continue to attack that shooter, now you're making him work on the defensive end. That makes him take his legs away on the offensive end.
Russell to Vucevic. Going to launch beyond the arc. He still can't find his range from deep. It's no good.
Shooters shoot. Period. I don't want to hear any excuses. That's why you're on the floor. You keep doing what you're doing with that superior confidence.
Russell. Shot off the mark. Good defense. Takes a shot at the buzzer. No good. Time's expired. First quarter in the books of this one. Ed Cohen, Jay Williams with you as we get things started here in the second quarter. To Butler. Over to the right side. Can't connect. Basket's good on the follow. Way to stay with it.
Woo, did you see that? Eyes to the rim, and the rest was... all net.
Shifting gears. Here come some substitutions. Perfect feed to set up the basket. We talk so much about who are the MVP candidates, but there are other guys who are so valuable to their teams, and Jimmy Butler at the forefront of that list.
I have a phrase that I use when I describe players like Jimmy Butler. It's called most valuable mentality. There are certain players that approach the game with a certain mindset every single day that they will do anything possible to win the ball game. He plays with his heart and soul every single possession and every night, and he will leave it on the court if that means he can win the ball game.
No good. Missed them both.
Hey, lock up.
And count the basket. Now whistle. We'll get a timeout called by Chicago as they'll talk things over here in the second quarter. To Rose. Fires the three. Not a good shot there as he misses it. Great feed. Oh, emphatic slam. That has to feel deflating for the other side.
They've really came out and made a statement so far in this first half. Another powerful dunk, but another easy dunk. When are we going to see some defense?
Deep left corner. Tough-looking shot there. Still gets it to go down.
Well, they have such great flow to their offense this evening. The ball isn't sticking to one player individually. It's moving around the perimeter, and it's zipping. They're playing with a special cohesiveness.
Cleans it up. Offensive board. Whistle blown. In the eyes of the ref, intentional.
Wow, maybe a design disruption right there. Or probably just an accident.
Number 31, Skull Lobisier. And number 30.
Wide open look won't go.
This game is all about the small victories, though. The execution on that play was on point. You keep executing like that, those shots are going in eventually.
Andrew Wiggins, couple of free throws on the way. He struggled so far and hits the first free throw. Able to convert on both free throws. It's the Heat with the possession. 2 points. High percentage.
When the ball is in his hands, we all knew what was going to happen.
To Vucevic. Russell. Rose. To Wiggins. Lets it fly from long range. Tough shot. Well defended.
Great contest by the D, but I want to see the coaching staff call the same exact play the next possession. Get that offensive player the ball. Let him prove that it wasn't the D. It was more in his own head.
Oh, he's denied.
Oh, big man doing work right there.
Rose. Finishing inside the paint on that one.
Hey, look. Pretty dudes can mix it up once in a while, too, I guess.
Off the mark. To Rose. And count the basket inside.
Big shout out to the athletic trainer for this team. It's obvious you've been doing all the preparation required of your team in the weight room in the offseason. Flex on them a little bit.
Old school. Backs his man down for the basket.
You feel that? I see the confidence building.
Rose to Russell. That's no good. Can't miss those. Nice follow-up on the dunk there. This is becoming a runaway.
They're getting to the rim at will, probably because we're watching Matador defense. You probably want to get in the way of your defender if they keep trying to attack the rim.
It's the Heat with the possession. Steps around the defender and puts it in. Nicely done.
Did you see the way that dribble freed him up? It created so much space. I did, but the defender didn't.
Wiggins. Still hasn't hit from deep in the first half. No good. Goes reverse to lay it in.
I don't know if the scouting report has made its way out here yet, but if anything, it says you need to not let him get that close to the rim.
Nothing going here on that drive. Shot clock for the Heat, down to 3. Has a chance, not that time. Rose into the front court. Down a bundle to Vucevic. Nothing going here on that drive. Gets it in the left corner. D'Angelo Russell. Layup's good. Those are the types of shots you always strive for.
And did you see the lift on the shot? Did you see the ball release off the hand? To be able to have the concentration to finish with such a feathery touch in the midst of contact, that's something special to watch.
Gilgeous Alexander. Yes, Andrew Wiggins. Now 3 for 9.
Attack mode isn't a switch that you can just turn on and off. He needs to do more of that. We need to see him penetrate, get into that lane, and create.
Gilgeous Alexander. Gets a shot up, off the mark. Runner's good there.
You normally don't see that, but that's the type of thing that keeps shooters in the league for a long time. Every once in a while, they venture into the paint.
To Gilgeous Alexander. Here comes the screen. Gilgeous Alexander. Here's a chance from long range. That won't go. Stuffs it down with authority.
See, Ed, that's what I love. You don't need to conserve your energy. You attack that rim with ferocity. You always set the tone.
Gilgeous Alexander. blocked it.
Here's one of the biggest secrets as we move into this new age of basketball, especially in the draft room. You have to draft players with size and length. That's the biggest deterrent for any team offensively.
Gilgeous-Alexander. Right down the lane, but the shot won't go. The follow won't go either. Add 2 points to the board.
And if you don't contest, he's knocking that down with ease.
Gilgeous-Alexander. Count the basket inside.
Oh, man, you're not supposed to be able to do that with that size, but in today's game, dexterity and mobility are off the charts for bigs.
To Russell. Won't go. Pulled in by Brogdon. Miami's got it. Gilgeous-Alexander to Brogdon. Fires the three. Rebound comes to Vucevic. Murray into the front court. Trailing by 10. And scores. Strong take.
He's been doing this for years. The physicality in which he plays. No one wants to see that. You're going to leave the game with black and blue marks all over your body.
Gets to the basket, but it's no good.
It's easy for the offense to get agitated when you keep turning around and the defense is right there in your face. The jawing is only going to escalate.
Stuffs it down with authority.
This type of game needs to be celebrated. This is the type of culture that is fostered when you play with unselfish players. When you give up a little bit of yourself and you make your teammate look great, that's the difference between winning and losing. So when you see these guys smiling, when you see them giving each other high fives, that's because of the energy that was created from the pass. Pass is one of the most brilliant things we have in this game.
Russell. To Wiggins. Beyond the arc for three. And he stays cold from deep as he misses another one. It's no good. On the follow. Way to stay with it.
That's a strong finish. Regardless of contact, finishing strong is key.
Gilgeous-Alexander. Almost. Unlucky bounce. That's out of bounds. Last touch by Murray.
And another one.
No basket.
New blood coming in for both sides.
Number 7, Jaylen Brown. Into the game for Miami. Number 50.
He'd have the basketball. Gilgeous-Alexander. The Bulls with the rebound. To the rim, lays it up and in.
That's lunch pail business right there. Don't worry about the no call. Keep powering through.
Russell to Jaylen Brown. Russell. He's not shy about shooting it from out there, but he misses this time.
And look, sometimes you don't have it going every single night. Maybe utilize yourself as a decoy and get some teammates involved with your passing.
Gilgeous-Alexander. Goes to the left side. A drive by Butler, but his shot won't fall.
And you see so many players quit on a play after they were beat the first time, but not him. He stayed on his hip, he fought back, and he made the player miss the shot. That's great defense.
Number 51, Lakari Johnson.
No, I missed a short one there. Wiggins to Jaylen Brown. No good. Butler to bring it up. His team on top by 8. No good. Oh, it looked like he may have gotten him there. Russell with it up top. He'll run the offense. to Wiggins. Lets it fly from beyond the arc. Tough shot there for Jaylen Brown. No good.
And there's always so much talk about defense. How about offensively? If you continue to attack that shooter, now you're making him work on the defensive end. That makes him take his legs away on the offensive end.
Kevon Looney sends it away. That's his third block this evening.
Blocking so many shots only gives your perimeter that much more confidence to really apply more pressure.
Count it, and the foul. He is going to the line for a free throw.
So many times we get on the defender for quote-unquote letting the offensive player score on an and one. Sometimes there's a lucky bounce, but more often than not, it's the offensive player who makes the play happen despite the defender's best intentions.
Jaylen Brown at the line for a chance at a three-point play. A career 65% free throw shooter. And he missed the free throw. Gilgeous-Alexander. They'll go to Butler down low. Oh, emphatic slam.
And no emotion, just that ice-cold stare. That's a sign of somebody who's here to compete.
Ah, the monster stuff. Jay, you know the deal. Keep the touches coming inside.
As long as that defense continues to give you high percentage shots, you better take that every time.
Miami with the basketball. Here comes the screen. Over to the right side. Butler.
Hey, hit that. You open. Yeah, take that.
Watch the cutter coming through.
5 to shoot for Miami. Nice pass to set things up.
Great job using that shoulder to create contact with the defender without hesitation.
Layup goes down. Well done.
2 points. Take them any way you can get them.
The assist from number 11, Jamal Murray.
Just inside the arc. At the buzzer. That'll do it for the first half. With the Heat in front.
It's Jalen Rose, and I've got your EA Sports halftime report. The Heat have the lead, but not by much. They decided to make a statement in the opening half, and they did it by throwing down dunk after dunk after dunk. I think the rim is still shaking. These are the guys getting buckets for the Miami Heat. The Bulls aren't down by too much at the half, and the offensive glass was their domain. They scored plenty of second chance points, asserting themselves in the paint. These are the guys getting buckets for the Chicago Bulls.
Game track. Rebounds.
While there isn't a stat for effort, you can certainly use offensive rebounds as part of the formula. These squads have been attacking the offensive glass and keeping possessions alive.
Player of the half.
I like this choice because he really put on a show in the opening half. There's a reason he's a fan favorite.
Who was cold?
Forget cold. This guy will be happy to be lukewarm at this point. He can't seem to get anything going.
These are the top plays from the opening half.
Number 2. Number 1.
Thanks for joining us for the halftime report. The second half is about to get started.
Butler into the front court. Up 6. To Gilgeous-Alexander. Butler has a look. And buries it. Jay, they'll take that any day.
You know, from a point guard perspective, one of the things that I learned when I played in the league was that the more I was willing to give the ball up, the harder other players were willing to run to their spots. The harder the bigs were running to the rim. The harder the three-point shooters were running to the three-point line because they knew they could be active recipients. And when they caught the ball, they knew exactly what to do with it.
To Butler. To Gilgeous-Alexander. Shot clock for the Heat down to 3. Gilgeous-Alexander to Butler from long range. They dare Jimmy Butler to take it, and he makes them pay.
Yeah, and what we're seeing is a brilliant offensive display. You have ball movement, player movement, and great shooting to top it off. You get those 3 things going, you're going to be a dynamic offensive unit.
Number 51, Lakari Johnson.
To Gilgeous-Alexander. Nikola Vucevic. Huge block. 4th this contest.
This game is all about playing mind tricks on people. The offense is more worried about getting their shot blocked than they are about actually making the shot.
The assist from number 22, Andrew Wiggins.
To Butler. Driving right to the basket. And the reward, a couple of shots at the line.
Ed, as a defender, you cannot, I repeat, you cannot foul in the act of upward motion into your shot. Your timing needs to be better.
Jimmy Butler at the line for 2 shots. A career 83% free throw shooter. First try, no good. So he goes 1 for 2 from the line after hitting on the second. To Jaylen Brown. Oh, the Heat right there to take it away.
Here's your chance to break this thing wide open.
Drive to the basket, but the shot won't go. Brown with it up top. His club staring up at an 8-point deficit. Tough shot and nearly a chance at a 3-point play. No foul.
You know, Ed, the effort is what concerns me the most. Effort is replenishable. If you're tired, raise your hand, check yourself out. Get somebody who actually wants to get back in transition and play some defense. That will help your team win the game, not you just staying in the game to be better on offense.
Screen, I got yours.
Shot from in close, no good. To Russell. Oh, had him going there for a second. Just enough of a head fake to help on that one.
This is why I go back into player mode. If the dude starts to try to have 40 points on me, I'm going to foul out. I'm going to start hitting him in places he's not used to being hit. I'm trying to do anything to throw him off his game.
Deep left corner. Nothing going here on that drive. Nikola Vucevic swats it. Ooh, 5 now.
That's why a rim protector is a necessity in this game.
Oh, nice find for the basket.
And when plays like that happen with multiple players touching the ball, the basketball gods will 100% reward you.
It's the Heat with the possession. Gilgeous-Alexander to Butler. Surveys the floor. Weighs his options. 4-3. He'll take that any day.
Ooh, welcome to the new reality. Positionless basketball. Bigs are now PGs with the ability to drain threes.
To Wiggins. Converts in the paint. Nice finish at the rim.
This type of game needs to be celebrated. This is the type of culture that is fostered when you play with unselfish players. When you give up a little bit of yourself and you make your teammate look great, that's the difference between winning and losing. So when you see these guys smiling, when you see them giving each other high fives, that's because of the energy that was created from the pass. Pass is one of the most brilliant things we have in this game.
Couldn't keep it in. Out off Nikola Vucevic. Looks like some substitutions are coming on in.
Number 7, Malcolm Brogdon.
Brogdon. Able to convert inside.
Old school equals high percentage.
Russell into the front court. The margin standing now at 7. Not that time.
Let's be realistic. He's probably not going to miss a lot of shots. But the more effort you can give, you want to try to tire him out. Take his legs away. Make him work to catch the ball. That's how you win a defensive battle.
Russell to Wiggins. Slam dunk. Here on their home floor, they're chipping away.
I mean, does this crowd have a pulse? Are they even alive? Sometimes when you make a play like that, your crowd needs to get you back in this ball game.
Oh, defender pulls the chair. Bulls with the rock. To Russell. For 3. Cleans you up. And a putback slam.
He usually pays his bills doing things around the perimeter. Nice work right there around the rim.
Brogdon to Butler. Brogdon to Butler. 5 to shoot for Miami. Butler for 2. Knocks it down. Off the step back.
Might have had an extra dribble or 2 there, but he got the shot he wanted.
Wiggins to Vucevic. And the basket good at the rim.
And there's nothing more mentally intimidating for your opponent than when your own teammates are unselfish and make sure that you get the ball because they want you to drop 70 on them, maybe like Devin Booker did last year.
They'll go to Butler, down low. And the finish, slam dunk. Gotta love the rim rockers.
Gotta be careful, though. Don't hang on the rim too long. You might get a tee.
Russell to Jaylen Brown. Pass stolen by Miami.
You go back to the principles, things that we started working on when we were in 1st and 2nd grade. Is called the shell drill. You stay down in the stance defensively, you try to deny the next pass away, and you have to communicate. If your conditioning is bad, you have no chance. But if you're able to do all these things together, collectively, you will be able to stop a great passing team.
Goes to the right side. To Butler. Jaylen Brown tips it. Incredible. 6 tonight. Cashes in for 2.
He's been doing this for years. The physicality in which he plays. No one wants to see that. You're going to leave the game with black and blue marks all over your body.
Now the Bulls will take the timeout as their coach wants to get a word in with his guys here in this 3rd quarter. Both coaches hitting the reset button. Fresh legs coming onto the floor. Oh, with the foul. And a chance coming up at the line.
Great job, Ed, by the shooter to create contact after the jump. That's how you get to the free throw line.
Domantas Sabonis. He's got 2 shots coming. For his career, 72%. And he connects on the first free throw. Second one off the mark. He goes 1 for 2. To Butler. Bulls have it. Whoa, Jaylen Brown above the rim.
I don't think I could do that on a 5-foot rim.
I can, because that's my only choice. To Butler. Here comes the screen. Butler matched up with Wiggins. To Brogdon. Shot clock for the Heat down to 3. Brogdon. Shot clock expires. 24-second violation. Both teams tweaking their lineups. Here come some changes.
Number 11, Jamal Murray. Subbing in for Miami, number 3.
Oh, the Heat right there to take it away.
You know, Ed, sometimes you're just more ready to play than your opponents. The intensity and the effort, it's off the charts.
To Clarkson. And counted at the rim.
In the paint, you need to finish just like that.
To Butler. Right time, right player.
Can't teach height.
A lot of contact. Shots no good and no foul. Going to launch beyond the arc. It's no good. Shots not going down. On the follow. Way to stay with it.
And if you don't contest, he's knocking that down with ease.
Short jumper misses. Clarkson with the basketball. His guys trail now by 4. Jamal Murray buries it on the catch and shoot.
Ed, let me tell you how this one goes. It ain't no fun if the homies can't have some. Everyone's getting a piece of the rock tonight.
32, Jordan Clarkson.
Butler to bring it up. Looking to make something happen. Oh, nice swat.
Just erasing mistakes left and right.
Fires the 3. Not that time. He misses. Off the assist.
Well, the shooting has been spectacular, but one of the things that I've seen as the difference maker in this ball game is how they are catching the basketball. They're not establishing a pivot foot, which leaves the defense wondering which way you can drive, but when that shot is working like that, you got it any way you want it.
The pass taken away to Wiggins. Clarkson. Yes, and a foul. He'll have a chance at a 3-point play.
Ed, you ever bail out of something at the last second? That's what I saw right there from the defender. We call that no man's land. They weren't really committed to getting out of the way, committing a hard foul, or taking the brunt of the contact.
Jordan Clarkson trying to cash in on the 3-point play. For his career, 80% at the line. The free throw, good. Caps off the 3-point play. The lead is 4. Right down Broadway, 4-2.
Ooh, cool, calm, and collective. The 3 C's. His handles are effortless.
To Wiggins. Jamal Murray. No good. That's great defense. Butler into the front court. His group now down 2. Lets it fly from long range. Rebound taken in by Chicago. Murray with it. Counting down toward a minute to play in this third quarter. It's the Heat with the possession. Won't go down. To Wiggins. Jamal Murray. Jamal Murray is going to get 3 shots here. For his career, 89%. First one, count it. It's a second. One more coming. Takes advantage of the foul. 3 for 3 at the line. To Butler. Here's a chance from long range, and he buries it. Jay upping the ante from beyond the arc.
Man, you making people dance out there? I see you with the footwork.
Here we go. D up.
Wiggins. Andrew Wiggins is going to get a chance at 3 here, shooting 50%. Some yes, some no in this contest. Second and 3, got it. 3 for 3, nice. Straight on 3, at the buzzer, 3 quarters down. The 4th quarter coming up. The Bulls have the lead. The Bulls in possession as we start the 4th quarter, and they were able to flip the script in the 3rd because remember, Jay, they trailed at the break.
Yeah, but if they come out here in the 4th quarter and they think about protecting that lead, that is the wrong mindset. You don't want to protect anything. You want to go after it and hunt it. That's how you really get a win.
Brogdon trying to cash in. Wide open look, won't go.
Oh, I like that. You got the defense rotating from side to side. They're even recovering late, but still you got to make that one.
And a chance coming up at the line.
There's a very fine line between maximum effort and carelessness. I'm willing to live with a few mistakes and maximum effort than having to constantly remind my players to close out.
First one goes down. And gets both to drop at the line. Oh, defender pulling the chair. Clarkson with the basketball. The lead stands at 9. Jamal Murray. Well defended.
Just because you're an elite shooter doesn't mean you need to shoot the ball every possession. Maybe give a head fake, crack into the defender, get to the free throw line, see the ball go in the hole.
To Wiggins. To Brogdon. Here comes the screen. Brogdon. Andrew Wiggins able to recover with the block.
Don't stare him down like that afterwards.
And the nice finish at the rim.
You know, he may not show up in your feed all the time with the crazy highlights, but he's one of the most underrated creative shot makers we have in this game.
Andrew Wiggins with the block. Calls out of bounds off of Andrew Wiggins. Time to adjust. Both coaches making changes on the floor.
Number 42.
Wiggins to Clarkson. Old school. Backs his man down for the basket.
Well, we got a chance to firsthand watch something be created. I think we just watched an epidemic of passing. I've never seen something like this before. It was so contagious, everybody started to do it, and it ultimately led to the other team's demise.
If that's an epidemic, sign me up. To Wiggins. Clarkson. And good work defensively as the pass is taken away.
Tonight, it may not cost you, but in a playoff game, it will.
To Wiggins. Taking advantage of the defender. Nice ball fake.
You know, it reminds me out of a story a legendary coach once told me. He said, if you ever get in a fight, you're not going to hit somebody with an open hand, correct? You'll probably break a finger. But if you hit somebody with a fist, what is that? That's 5 fingers working collectively together as one. That's how you deliver a knockout punch, and that's what we're seeing tonight.
And the finish at the rim.
Sometimes you hear people give all these fancy breakdowns, tell you all these different things they can do. That was just plain old simple bully basketball. Muscled his way through the lane.
Gilgeous-Alexander. Got a piece of it.
Jumping out the gym right now, Ed.
Great anticipation. Oh, good work to step in front. The pass taken away. Finishing inside the paint on that one.
Man, that may not have been a gimme, but that layup at the rim definitely chips away at the pride of the defense.
To Clarkson. Unbothered by the defense as he drills it.
And Ed, you know what the worst part about this whole thing is? Usually when a defender bites like that, that means that they're being active. They just guessed wrong, man.
To Gilgeous-Alexander. Runner here won't go down.
That's superb defense. That's a defense getting there from the weak side early and making the player short on the shot.
He connects, had all the time in the world. Too easy.
Ooh, shows like this separate the good players from the great ones. The good players, they have good first halves, and then they fade to black in the second. The great players, they just sustain that kind of dynamic energy throughout the entire ball game.
Spinning shot won't fall.
It's easy for the offense to get agitated when you keep turning around and the defense is right there in your face. The jawing is only going to escalate.
The follow won't go either.
Well, you can't finish with your right hand on the left side of the rim. You actually have to use your opposite hand. Steve Nash is one of the best at this. Different shots at different angles, high off the glass, expecting that there are trees down below with long wingspans that can block your shot.
Now the Heat going to use a timeout as they'll make sure they're all on the same page here in the fourth quarter.
Here's an announcement for the parents at your ground.
We have both squads set to make some moves right now.
Space is limited, so you must act soon. Visit our team website for more details.
He cruises in for two. Too easy.
Bodies bouncing all around on that layup with the offense. Winning that battle. But if the defense keeps up that kind of pressure, good things are bound to happen.
To Vucevic. Pass stolen by Miami. To Gilgeous-Alexander.
Screen coming left, screen coming left.
Five to shoot for Miami. Nikola Vucevic sends it away. Make that 7. Time to shuffle things up. Can't connect from in close. Gilgeous-Alexander. To Butler.
Hey, good contest.
With the fadeaway. Burns him for the basket.
If you're coaching against this player, you have to throw some fake traps, some fake schemes. How are you making this player think instead of just naturally reacting?
Mitchell Robinson rejects it.
You know why? I don't see anybody on the defensive end standing up out of position. I see everybody squatted down, really active with their hands. That's the mentality that will lead you to where you want to go.
Russell to Rose. Shot from the lane won't go.
And this is where you know you have the offense right where you want them. Every possession, all you see them doing is complaining to the ref, complaining to each other. You're making the game uncomfortable. That's the mark of a good defense.
Gilgeous-Alexander. Easy path to the rim.
This is basketball one-on-one. Play inside out. Give the big man the ball, and the rest of the court will open up. That was an easy lay.
Vucevic to Russell. Fires the 3. D'Angelo Russell, hand in his face. No issues there.
I don't know how he saw his man out in the cut like that, but that was nice.
Miami's got it. To Butler. Probing the defense. Nikola Vucevic snatching it out of the air. 8 now.
Oh, he blocked that with authority.
Vucevic to Wiggins. Yes, and the foul. And a chance at 3 coming up.
That was such a great job by the offensive player. Knowing that you're probably going to take some lumps here and there, but still remaining aggressive throughout the shot and getting a crack at the extra point.
D'Angelo Russell at the line for a chance at a 3-point play. Shoots it at 75% for his career. To Gilgeous-Alexander. He gets it.
Not always the first option, but his number was definitely called on that one.
To Rose. Doesn't have the touch. No good.
Oh, I see how you're playing this chess match. That's what you keep doing defensively. Keep baiting him and luring him into shooting that jump shot. Exploit him.
Gilgeous-Alexander, deep right corner. To Gilgeous-Alexander, beyond the arc for 3. And it's Zubac with the rebound. Stuffs it down with authority.
I know there's that old saying that says one man can't beat 5, but we're watching one man carry 4 other players. His back has to be hurting. Another big-time finish.
Rose grabs the rebound. Cruises inside for 2.
And you best believe that every one of those that goes in fills the confidence meter.
He'd have the basketball. Gilgeous-Alexander. To Brogdon. Oh, highlight moves. Tough to pull off with the defender all over you. Yes, and a foul. He'll have a chance at a 3-point play.
He should get some kind of acting award. That's a great sell by the offensive player. But guess what? The ref spit, and that's the game.
The opposing coach is going to counter, make some changes of his own. Whoops, that won't go. To Russell. How you practice leads to that. Nice pump fake.
The okey doke. Let's see if he'll try that one again.
Has a chance. That's rebounded by Chicago. To Rose. Derrick Rose. Oh, 3 for 8. He's got to do better.
So much about passing is about the pace of the pass. Sometimes you need to dart the pass through the gap. Other times you need to have a feathery touch where you can loft the ball up for your player to dunk the ball. That pace is everything in this game.
Whistled for the foul. Chance coming up at the free throw line.
Okay, now we're on the home stretch, and you got a big lead. Don't let your opponent back in this game by giving up extra possessions.
Misses the first. Misses the second as well. To Rose. Count the basket. 2 more points in the paint.
That's what I'm talking about, Ed. It's that simple. Put the ball in the bucket.
Nikola Vucevic with a piece. 9 blocks.
Ed, that's light work for a guy with his ability.
Derrick Rose, now 4 for 9.
I don't know if the scouting report has made its way out here yet, but if anything, it says you need to not let him get that close to the rim.
Ah, you've got to get that one to go. To Russell. Rose. Over to the right side. Russell. To Vucevic. Not today. He takes it right at them and scores. You have to fill in there.
Clearly not afraid of the spotlight here because that was not an easy look.
Just enough of a head fake to help on that one.
Someone's been working on that one for weeks behind closed doors. That's why they call it practice.
Miami with the basketball. Short jumper, won't fall. Nice touch around the basket with the tip.
In the paint, you need to finish just like that.
Rose. Gets to the basket and scores.
There's some players out there that like the freedom of space, and then we have the anomalies. We have the players who feel comfortable being uncomfortable. And almost the physicality of the game centers him and puts him right on balance every time.
He was smothered and still gets it to go down.
No doubt about where that one was headed.
Wiggins. To Rose. Hand in his face. Still hits. You don't see that very often.
I love when bad shooters make shots. They run down the court saying, I should get the ball more. And that's when you say, no, you're open for a reason.
A drive through the paint, but a shot misses. Vucevic. To Russell. Rose. That's not his range. It's no good. Leaves his man in the dust and finishes at the rim. He's been a one-man show, but Jay, they're still down in this one.
He's their lone bright star, their only star tonight. Some other of the supporting cast members really need to step up.
The assist from number 51, Dakari Johnson.
It's the Heat with the possession. The drive, right to the basket. He's going to the free throw line to shoot.
Just because a team's winning doesn't mean the refs are going to put away the whistle. Play right all the way through.
His free throw is good. Can't connect on the second, and he splits the pair. The Bulls take this one as they win this one in blowout fashion. That'll wrap things up. For Jay Williams and our entire crew, I'm Ed Cohen. This has been a presentation of the NBA on EA Sports.
here, and I've got your EA Sports post-game wrap-up. The Bulls put together a nice win here today, and the way they attacked the rim was outstanding. Not only is the dunk a high percentage shot, it's also a great way to test the confidence of the defense. What you see here is how the majority of the points were scored for the Chicago Bulls. The Heat couldn't put it together to get the victory here today. I'm sure they can't help but feel frustrated with the result, but they can't let that feeling linger. Sooner than later, they need to start thinking about the next matchup. What you see here is how the majority of the points were scored for the Miami Heat.
Game track. Assists.
The Chicago Bulls
Played fantastic team basketball today. Ball movement is clearly what separated these two squads.
Player of the game. Who was cold?
Every player that makes it to the NBA is a great athlete, but even the best players have their off nights. Today was just one of those days for this guy. Time now for the top plays of the game.
Number 2. Number 1.
This is what the future holds for the Chicago Bulls. On behalf of Ed Cohen and Jay Williams, this is Jalen Rose signing off.